once again, everyone, and welcome to TW Teleproductions North Coast Game of the Week. And we are at the Plank at Perkins High School. Probably didn't need me to tell you that, but that's where we are. And it's going to be SVC Lake Division play between the Perkins Pirates as they host the Clyde Flyers. Believe it or not, we're also just about halfway through this high school basketball season already. And, you know, it's kind of fun to be able to say we're here and it's still going. Noble Axes brings you our pregame. Noble Axes axe throwing in downtown Sandusky, the marketplace at the Cook. Yeah, we've had some folks out because of sicknesses or whatever throughout the year, but compared with last year, we're still doing a whole heck of a lot better. And through another half of this year, hopefully it kind of stays that way. It's weird when you stop and think about our county is like the most cases of COVID of any county in the state of Ohio, but we're keeping the sports going. It's good. People are being smart about staying safe when they're in this environment.
Live from the Perkins Clyde basketball game.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Got him on the HD camera, the big camera. Mike, come over here.
Is that all they had to say? Good grief. I was expecting a whole lot more than that.
He made a prediction. It was way off. So I didn't.
Oh, there is a prediction coming?
There was.
Oh, there was. All right. The prediction apparently did not even go. There's no Stephen A. Smith when it comes to predicting, unfortunately. It's the way it works. Well, there's lots of spirit. We never saw any pep bands last year either, so this is kind of cool when the pep band shows up for the game as well. And a midweek game with Perkins and Clyde battling it out at the Plank. Hey! Now, how many people really know that that's Rock and Roll Part 1 by Gary Glitter? You know, just people always know it as the Hay song. I just want to know where the ESPN boys are. I want to hear more words of wisdom. I expect to learn something from them before the night is out. The Pretty Boys are on, what sounds like a pizza joint, doesn't it? They're called Printy Brothers for the best pizza in town. Scott McVeigh, the head coach of the Perkins Pirates on the right, and Ryan Fretz, the head coach of the Clyde Flyers on the left, getting together before the Lake Division battle between these two rivals. Clyde in their royal blue and gold colors. Well, it's not football. Craig's on hand anyway. Craig Wessels, the PA announcer for football, on hand on the basketball courts as well. Here comes your fan of the week, and it's brought to you by Snow Trails Winter Resort in Mansfield. Well, he's got his game face on, doesn't he? That's Ed Hartong, and he's looking pretty serious about watching over things at the Plank. Little did he know the camera was rolling at the time. Ed Hartong, known so much for youth athletics in the area through the years and sponsoring teams and traveling teams and whatnot. So, Ed, thanks for all of that, for Hartong title, and for all of the youngsters in the area who have benefited from that. Your fan of the week, brought to you by Snow Trails Winter Resort in Mansfield. It's Ted Sturzinger Sr. on hand, keeping an eye out to make sure that family is running things right at the Plank. Getting into some of the fans, the student section gathered in the Rumble section, getting set for tonight's contest. Pirates going through their pregame drills, getting ready for this one, and the head coach's, did I say favorite youngster? I might get in trouble for doing that. Molly Maffei on the left. Oh, and here's where the words of wisdom come from. When the camera turns on, all of a sudden, it's like, oh, we better say something. We better look like we know what we're doing over here. Of course, behind the ESPN banner, how can they not look like they know what they're doing? Your pregame for the North Coast Game of the Week brought to you by Noble Axe's Axe Throwing, located at the Marketplace at the Cook in downtown Sandusky. Your first quarter coming up next. Welcome to TW Teleproductions North Coast Game of the Week. Well, 250 doesn't look like this anymore because there's a little snow all over it when we're doing this taping. Old Fish House in Huron is ready to bring you our first quarter of activity. Knickknacks, snacks, BS facts, all at the Old Fish House located in Huron. If you haven't been there lately, check it out. You'll have lots of fun and you'll have some great food as well. Let's get her going. Sam Odo for the opening tip for the Pirates. And an immediate double team on him by the Clyde defense in the corner. Perkins having a hard time really getting any kind of positive momentum going in the win column this year. Trying to get it started here tonight. Kyle Flewelling, first basket of the ball game, and the Flyers jump out on top. Drake Venerucci ahead of the free throw line to try and draw the Pirates even. And it's a 2-2 tie early on our Civista Bank scoreboard. Caden Olson misfires from the corner, but the possession continues. Olson on the penetration this time and the kick out. Nothing developed off of that except the jump shot off the wing again for Flewelling. So the three by Flewelling has the Flyers up by that margin. John Normington Slay trying to kind of coerce the officials into calling a foul to get him three shots, but instead at the other end, it's the Flyers putting up the long ball, and Jaden Cook right on the button. And our second look for Matthews Ford, and that puts the Flyers up by 6 early. It's now Normington Slay on the left sideline being picked up on defense by Flewelling. And then the steal by Jaden Cook. And a 10-2 Clyde lead means a timeout for the Perkins Pirates. Thanks to the following businesses for their support of the North Coast Game of the Week. Matthews Ford, Toft Funeral Home and Crematory, Hermes Parker Concrete, Noble Axes, Hain Nichols and Company, Sandusky Steel and Supply, Steineman Hafner Insurance. Pirates trying to whittle their way back from an early 8-point deficit, as you see on our Civista Bank scoreboard. Jaden Rowe. Venerucci off the mark on the jump shot, and the Flyers have a chance to extend, and Flewelling again. Oh, what a start for Kyle in this game. Pirates in a deep hole early in this one. Flyers trying to extend that lead once again. A lot of work on the perimeter here with Jaden Rowe extending his defense outside on Jaden Cook. Well, you look at the scoreboard clock, just a little bit over 3 minutes in, and you're already down by 11. I mean, the good part about that is you've got plenty of time to fight your way back. And again, Flyers on fire early in a 16-2 lead on our Civista Bank scoreboard. Hate to give up 16 points in a quarter, nonetheless, one half of the first quarter. Perkins, our customary man-to-man defense, but a hole down low. The Pirates dodge the bullet as Llewellyn misses one of his rare opportunities early in this contest. Turnover forced by Grant McMaster, and the Pirates again trying to figure things out early in this contest. Special thanks to the following businesses for their support of the Game of the Week.
This is Signs of Good Business. Keep it local. Brady Signs. Toft, Funeral Home and Crematory. Stephen J. Toft, owner. S&H Blinds and Floors. Wendy's. The Crimus Company, Asphalt, Concrete, and Excavation. Pizza House West.
What are we going to do? 16-2 deficit early in this game, as the Civista Bank scoreboard tells the early story, which is not good news for Perkins fans. McMaster in the paint, throwing it up with the left hand. And the Pirates on the backside rebound. Unfortunately, a turnover against the Pirates. And Coach McVay on the bench wondering, man, is anything going to go right in this game? Now, there's one thing that went right. Andrew Cauble misses the bunny. And the Pirates get the ball back. Venerucci. The ice block continues to sit on top of the rim for the Pirates. McMaster on the kick out for Cook. And another bomb for the Flyers. And a 19-2 lead. Well, the Pirates finally on the board. Nice second look at the feed and basket as the Pirates now down by 15. Free throws for Kyle Llewellyn. He's a junior. 1 out of 2 at the line gives the Flyers a 16-point advantage. I wonder what the guys from ESPN are saying about all this. Actually, I don't know who did it, but it's some pretty good artwork down there. It's all Clyde early in this ball game. Foul call on Caden Olson. Good hustle by Odo to pick up that long rebound. Turnover, giving the ball back over to the Flyers once again, and Jaden Cook back at it, building that lead to 22-4. Nice rebound and put back as the Pirates got that lead at their 6th point on the board. Boy, that's just a great rebound over the back and then taking it to the unguarded side for the easy 2. 22-6 in the final minute of play in our first quarter. They can't miss from long range, can they? That's Griffin Knopf's. And our second look for Matthews Ford. Pirate defense sags into the ball and then not there in time to stop that one from falling. Boy, what a first quarter for the Flyers. Eesh. Nice feed in the paint, and the Pirates doing some damage from down under the basket. Which has really been their biggest weapon here in the first quarter. Well, 8 minutes in the books. And as far as the Pirates are concerned, they're just going to the bench open. There's better things in store for the second 8 minutes, which is coming up next. Precision Body and Frame getting ready to bring you tonight's second quarter of the Perkins Clyde contest on our North Coast Game of the Week as we take you from 250 onto Campbell Street and our second quarter where the Flyers have built a huge first quarter lead as you see on our Civista Bank scoreboard. 25-8 after 1. Long ball time. That'll help. It gets the Pirates off to a good start in the second quarter. Here's our second look for Matthews Ford. Shoulders squared up and an easy 3. Always easy when they go right through. Nothing but the bottom of the net. This is your Facebook replay of the game, brought to you by Civista Bank. Even nicer when you think of Logan Lesh as being a sophomore. And a couple more years yet to go. And, of course, I'm sure Coach Santoro feels the same way on the football field as well. Odo. Jaden Rowe with that spin around jump shot finding its mark, and all of a sudden the Pirates finding a little bit of offensive flow here in the second quarter. Rowe going One-on-one right there with Jaden Cook. Now time to get a stop at the other end. Odo on the break with the baseline feed. Jaden Rowe couldn't handle that, knocked away and out of bounds. So the Pirates do it again. Nice feed for Michael Young underneath, and Michael's going to get a couple of free throws out of the deal. It really is crazy when you think of this young man as a freshman, not even listed on the varsity roster, but didn't take long to get him up there as the season went along. Did the same thing in football, coming in halfway through the football season and really making a mark. So there's a great future in front of that young man at Perkins High School. Lesh inbounding out front, trying to hit Odo, but the ball poked away. And Colin Ellis making sure that that basket doesn't get scored. You're going to have to earn it at the free throw line. So it's Caden Olson shooting a pair. Building that Clyde lead. 30-15. Ellis against McMaster out front. Sam Odo knocking it down from long range and also knocking down the rumble section in the background. I love this when you get a three at Perkins. Watch everybody in the stands behind him. The end of the floor. Here comes Odo. Here comes the three. Everybody down. Well, half of them got the message. McMaster on the miss, and here comes Benarucci on the rebound. Michael Young, 2-on-1 down low, can't get the roll, and McMaster on the boards for the Flyers. Logan Lesh on the rebound, and Pirates back on the attack once again. Jaden Rowe off his own rebound with the putback. And now the Flyers want to talk about it, as what was going so well for them in the first quarter, not so much here in the second. Rowe doing a nice job of driving that baseline and then following his missed shot. And a nice drop step, spin move to the hole. And it's two more for the Pirates on our second look for Matthews Ford. Here's your Red Zone replay brought to you by Restore Pro, Disaster Cleanup and Restoration. This is not giving up on the play. Instead of worrying about, oh, I missed a shot, it's just, what can I do now on my next chance? And that score two off the rebound, and the Pirates all of a sudden starting to put a little bit of a nick in that big lead the Flyers built early. Special thanks going out to the following businesses for their support of the North Coast Game of the Week.
Signs of good business. Keep it local. Crush Wine Bar. Noble Axes. Axe Throwing. Dockside Cafe. and Pier Pub Bar and Grill.
And Pirates back to within 10 and with a chance to make it even a little bit closer right here. There's Benarucci. Great touch off the glass, and it's an 8-point ball game. That's not an easy thing to do when you got bodies all over you. And Benarucci finding the perfect spot on that glass. And the Pirates now trail by 8. So whatever Coach Fretz said during that timeout, not working on that first possession. Now things getting a little bit nervous for the Flyers. Benarucci on the defensive glass for Perkins. That's Benarucci again, and don't look now, folks, but the Pirates are within 6. Another look for Matthews Ford. Odo protecting the ball using the pivot foot, and Benarucci taking advantage of that baseline opening. Nice shooting touch. And the Pirates were down 19-2 at one point. Now back to within 6. That didn't work so well for Brady Wilson, and now Pirates have a chance to make it a 4-point game until McMaster takes it away. Backside to the corner, and off the mark for Cauble, Andrew Cauble. Ball will stay with the Flyers. Scott McVay has to feel pretty good about his kids being back to within 6 points right here. Until Brady Wilson takes it strong to the basket and puts that lead back up at 8. There's the miss by Cauble. Rebound McMaster, and he finds the open man. Of course, the defense of the Pirates also kind of helped put the ball there, but weaving his way through traffic to the basket nicely is Brady Wilson for an 8-point Flyer lead. Get a whistle at the other end of the floor, and Michael Young going right back to the free throw line again. Boy, when you're behind, you really want those free throws to fall. The block on the baseline that time. Cale Cox. Resulting now in a 10-point Clyde lead at 34-24. Closing in on a minute and a half to play in our first half. Jaden Rowe, power move to the basket. Ball swatted by Normington Slay. Soto with that baseline feed to Cox, trying to get to the basket. Slay on the rebound, and he got slayed, and will head to the free throw line to shoot a pair right here for the Pirates. John Normington Slay, 1 out of 2 at the line. And quickly, the Flyers use the break at the other end of the floor. Andrew Hubble. It's uncharacteristic for Perkins to let that kind of stuff happen. Ryan Butler trying to save that ball from going out of bounds, saves the possession for the Pirates. And then a 5-second violation gives the Flyers the last opportunity. They take a 12-point lead to the locker room. Our third quarter is coming up next, brought to you by Snow Trails Winter Resort in Mansfield. And with the snow of the past week, that's got a lot of folks thinking wintertime fun. No better place. Snow Trails Winter Resort in Mansfield. And here we go with the Clyde Flyers on our Civista Bank scoreboard, breaking out to an early lead and then keeping it at 12 at halftime. They've led by as many as 17 in this game. Pirates doing a nice job of picking themselves up off the deck as they were being flattened early to the tune of 19-2. Working their way back out of the ditch into this one. McMaster keeps the offensive possession alive for the Flyers. Okay, Olsen starts the second half much the way the first half started for the Flyers, and that's on a hot note. Knocking down a 3 to build that lead up to 15. That's the bad part about working your way back into a game. You get to a certain level, man, you have to sustain it for so long, and daggers like that hurt a little bit more. Pirates going to a 2-3 zone here in the second half as another long ball. That's going to kill that zone. Kyle Flewelling makes it back-to-back threes to open up the second half before Jaden Rowe puts a little dent in it to make it 45-29. Watch Jaden Rowe again from that high post. So we look at a replay for Matthews Ford. Strong move to the basket for 2 more. And getting the Pirates back again to within 16. Possession to Perkins on the alternating possession, but that doesn't last for long as Kyle Flewelling comes out of there with it. Now McMaster down low, off the rim. And the battle for the rebound between McMaster and Young. Will keep it at the Clyde end this time. Cale Cox, a little bit too much of the hand on the block attempt. So McMaster to the free throw line. Nice baseline drive by John Normington Slay. We'll get a couple of free throws out of the deal. You can tell from the reaction on his face the results of the first one. Second one a little bit better. And it is a 16-point Flyer advantage. Too much on the hand check by Slay. Baseline jumper good for 2. Shane Holman on the basket for the Flyers. And the Cox misfire. The rebound for Caden Olson. He's got the Flyers on the run. Now, Rowe had the right idea, but Holman also had ideas of his own. And now Olsen heads to the free throw line. Guys from ESPN must put a little jinx on him down there. Double hex, and here's Jaden Rowe on the rebound. It's nice when you have those big guys that can rebound and just get it up the floor in a hurry. Benarucci with a nice save. Little push off on Benarucci on the rebound. We'll turn the ball back over to the Flyers. Just kind of lulled the Pirate defense to sleep. Jaden Cook rewarded with a couple of free throws. Not great free throw shooting in this game so far. There's 1 out of 2 there. And now the Pirates going to work once again until Jaden Cook pulls off the defensive trick and basket. And that's going to result in the third Perkins timeout of the basketball game. Thanks to the following businesses for their support of the North Coast Game of the Week. J Bistro, downtown Sandusky. Gnome's Podiatric Medicine and Surgery. Good Time, Lake Erie Cruises. UBS Financial Services. Cook Aluminum. BGSU Firelands College. Pirates with a lot of work to do now, down by their largest margin of the ball game on our Civista Bank scoreboard. A runner in the paint thrown up by Lesh. And now Logan at the free throw line with a pair. Shooting over the top of that zone once again, coming up short. Caden Berger. Llewellyn with some pretty good defense that time, but just kind of reached one time too many. And the ball goes back over to Perkins. Put back by Logan Lesh. And the Pirates again back to within 17. Got Lesh holding on to some pretty good position right there and not even bringing the ball down. So Lesh on the tip in. And the Pirate deficit is 17. This is called bringing the heat. And it's brought to you by Gunlock Sheet Metal Works Incorporated. Heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and refrigeration since 1889. Look at Lesh getting himself positioned under the offensive boards. Good looking stuff. And again, we're talking about a sophomore with some pretty good basketball sense right there. That's Bringing the Heat, brought to you by Gunlock Sheet Metal Works, located on Columbus Avenue in Sandusky. Defense by the Pirates, knocking that ball away and stopping that easy baseline drive. Caden Olson. There's the story on our Civista Bank scoreboard. Flyers by 19. When you start talking about time winding down in the third quarter, you start talking about that clock being a real enemy of the Pirates. That one helps right there, put back by Jaden Rowe. Good look again on our second look for Matthews Ford at that put back by Jaden Rowe. Drake Venerucci clearing the defensive glass, and the Pirates on the attack again, but it's going to go the other way in the offensive foul. Llewellyn on the baseline for Clyde. Nice dish by Olson. Llewellyn beats the defense, and the nightmare continues for the Pirates. Berger on the baseline. Ugly after 3 quarters at the plank. One more quarter of basketball to go. Another stretch of 250 in Perkins Township as our fourth quarter comes your way courtesy of Volstead Bar. They're located in downtown Sandusky. Now, to say the Pirates have their work cut out for them is a major understatement as we begin our fourth quarter with Clyde holding a 19-point advantage. Lesh trying to get things off to a quick start for the Pirates. Rowe keeps the possession alive. Has a pretty offensive set for the Flyers, unable to finish it up, however. Guess when you look into the Rumble section and you see very little activity, like what we've got going on tonight, you don't even need to look at the scoreboard to see what's going on. Here's our second look for Matthews Ford once again. Nice feed through traffic from Odo to Michael Young. And you be the ref here. Was that really Young knocking him down? Or did we see a pretty good flop? We'll let you make the call. This is your pancake play of the game, brought to you by Sandusky Bay Pancake House on Milan Road in Sandusky. There's a little bit of a lean by Young, but enough to really knock him down like that? Yeah, it got the job done for the Flyers. That is your pancake play of the game, brought to you by Sandusky Bay Pancake House, with the best pancakes anywhere. Whole lot of other good stuff, too. A good defense by Jaden Cook turns that into a fast break. And that is a bullseye for Caden Olson. But this one started out all Clyde. Pirates did a good job of fighting their way back into it, but once again, the Flyers have taken over here in the second half. Now holding a 22-point lead. I'm sure this is not what Coach McVay had in mind coming into this one. There's the story on our Civista Bank scoreboard. That is just way too easy. Kyle Flewelling off the inbounds. As maybe being down by 24 in the fourth quarter, as a few momentary mental lapses now happening, as you pretty much know what the outcome of this game is going to be. Logan Lesh, however, not throwing in the towel for the Pirates. We'll watch again here for Matthews Ford as Lesh takes that drive to the paint. Pull-up jumper right on the button from 14 feet away. Flyers now starting to weave a few subs in off the bench. That's Dylan Lisky right there wearing number 13. But Michael Young kind of kept that alive. Still goes to the Flyers, however, and Caden Olson with the drive and score for Clyde. It's a very stunned Perkins Pirate bench. I don't think any of them expected this tonight. And the Pirates are just going to have to pick themselves up off the deck. There's athletic talent here. Still looking to put it all together, however. And a makeup contest coming up against the Blue Streaks in the Big House. Boy, they're really going to have to be on top of their game there. Sandusky's off to a very good start. And a look at Jaden Rowe on his strong move to the basket. +1. Again, another easy one for the Flyers. Andrew Cauble Well, there's going to be a couple of long film sessions coming up in the Pirate locker room this week. They're getting back on defense, stopping easy drives to the basket. Again, Jaden Rowe, again. Being a very strong leader for this basketball team. And, you know, talk Jaden Rowe, and he's put in a lot of good time in this hardwood. And definitely as one of the captains, one of the unqualified leaders of this basketball team. As you can see, just looking at him, how hard he's been working tonight. Clyde with a healthy advantage here at 64-43. Player of the game is coming up next. You've seen him. We've talked about him as being the leader of this team. It is Jaden Rowe of the Perkins Pirates, winning a $20 gift card to Paddle and Climb in downtown Sandusky. And beginning February 8th, that'll be picked up downtown. And enjoy Jaden Rowe. Congratulations as being our Paddle and Climb player of the game in this ball game against the Clyde Flyers. One of the, well, few bright lights, I guess you would say, in a long night for the Pirates. Thanks for joining us on this week's telecast of the North Coast Game of the Week. When we meet again, it's going to be an SBC Bay Division Donnybrook between the Perkins Pirates, between the Margaretta Polar Bears and the Huron Tigers. That's up next when we meet again on TW Teleproductions North Coast Game of the Week. Thanks for joining us, everyone.